Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the start of this penultimate stage of the Tour de France. With the Ballon d'Alsace, the Croix des Moines, Grosse-Pierre, Feng, Schlucht, Petit Ballon and Platze Vasel mountain passes, any riders still in contention for the general classification will have plenty of opportunity to catch opponents unaware or to push them to breaking point. Chances not to be missed on the eve of the final finishing line.
Macht Dampf, Jungs! Macht Dampf, Jungs! Gut so! Haut rein, Leute!
Okay, I'll follow any attacks.
The mountains don't scare him. He's already trying to escape.
There's plenty of damage at the back of the peloton. It will be a long day in the saddle for those who fall behind.
One minute for the breakaway. It's looking good.
Ihr schafft das! Macht Dampf, Jungs! Continuez comme ça!
With no less than 7 Grand Tours to his name, we can say that Chris Froome has left his mark on the history of cycling. Although he hasn't been able to regain his best level since his serious fall in 2018, he's transformed himself into the role of experienced teammate inside the Israel Startup Nation team. A good puncher and a good ruler, he must finish alone in order to win, because the sprint is a real weakness with him. One and a half minutes for the breakaway. It might just work. From the town of Albi, Lilian Calmejean is an attacking puncher who did not take long to get noticed. After a stage victory on the roads of the Tour of Spain in his first year as a professional, the following year he won a stage on the Tour de France. The race is already onto the first slopes of the Ballon d'Alsace. More than 12 kilometers of climbing to get things going. His best chance of victory is to try a breakaway from far out. He could be labelled as a puncher, but is also good in the mountains. However, his top speed can be described as lethargic. He's a solid rider in the mountains and on the flat, perfect to support a leader. The breakaway can't widen the gap. Watch out for him in the mountains. He may be young, but he's already proved that he can compete with the best. Victorious in the 2019 Liège-Bastogne-Liège and the 2020 Tour of Lombardy, Jakob Fuglsang is also a specialist in week-long stage races. He has notably won the Critérium du Dauphiné on 2 occasions. He's a young climber. He's still got some progress to make before he can play a leading role. Whether on mountain stages or on hills, he's to be taken seriously as he climbs well.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
An attacking rider, it's not surprising to find Bauke Mollema at the front of a race on a demanding route. A regular top 10 finisher on hilly classics, he most notably has a Tour of Lombardy victory to his name. The summit of the Ballon d'Alsace will allow 10 points to be picked up for the mountains classification. Brought to public attention by his stage victory at the summit of the Turini during the 2019 Paris-Nice, the Colombian Daniel Martinez confirmed his potential as a true climber the following year by winning the Critérium du Dauphiné. With a maximum of 40 points to be gleaned today, it's possible that we'll see some changes in the best climber classification. We can say that Nance Peter is a specialist in successful breakaways. Winner of a stage on his first participation in the Tour of Italy after a long breakaway, he followed it up the next year with a stage win on the Tour de France, again after a breakaway, and on his first participation.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit. He's not going to let you go. You've already got a teammate in front. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. Here's the positions over the last climb. Okay, I'll follow on the attack.
The time gap between the peloton and the escapees is stationary.
Ihr schafft das! Haltet euch ran!
1 minute for the breakaway. It's looking good.
Gut so! Haut rein, Leute! Da kommen sie!
It's not
Haut
over.
rein!
There's a counter-attack.
Haltet euch ran! Haltet euch ran! Komm schon! Haltet euch ran! Schneller!
An excellent climber and key support for his leaders, Sepp Kuss is also able to ride for himself and win in the mountains, as proved by his staged victories in the Critérium du Dauphiné, Tour of Spain and the Tour de France. He's a teammate without ambitions for the overall standings.
Tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey. The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
Courage, on continue! Lâchez rien, allez! Gut so! Haut rein, Leute! Macht Dampf, Jungs!
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Lâchez rien. Allez. Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
Haltet euch ran!
Courage, on continue.
Macht Dampf, Jungs!
It's your teammate who's the most dangerous for the overall standings in the breakaway.
Bravo les gars. Allez les gars, courage.
Haltet euch ran!
Continuez comme ça. Laissez rien, les gars. Allez,
Allez les gars, courage!
The men at the front are now beginning the ascent of the Croix de Moina. It's the first in a series of 4 small mountain passes that come one after the other in less than 30 kilometers.
allez, les gars. Allez, les gars, on continue comme ça.
Lâchez rien, allez!
5, 3, 2 and 1 points will be handed out at the summit of the Croix de Moina towards the mountain's classification.
Lâchez rien, allez! Allez les gars, courage! On continue comme ça les gars! Allez les gars, on continue comme ça!
Weiter so, Jungs! Haltet euch ran! Ihr schafft das!
Bravo, les gars.
The gap with the yellow jerseys melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish.
Allez les gars!
Haltet euch ran! Haltet euch ran!
Continuez comme ça.
Allez, courage les gars!
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
Come on, guys! Hopp, hopp, hopp! Das schaffst du!
Komm schon.
Nein! Ihr
Continuez
schafft
comme ça! Allez!
Allez, les gars. Allez, les gars. Allez, les gars.
Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite.
Allez, les gars. Allez, les gars. On continue comme ça. Allez, continue comme ça.
Weiter so, Jungs! Da kommen sie! Und rein!
Come on guys!
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Haut rein! Euch rein! Ihr schafft das!
Courage. Allez les gars, courage.
Gut so! Haut rein, Leute! Weiter so, Jungs!
Continue comme ça.
Macht Dampf, Jungs!
And here we go for a little over 4 kilometers of climbing with the Col de Gros Pierre. 2 and 1 points will be scored at the top.
Allez, courage, on continue, les gars. Bravo, les gars.
Allez les gars!
Rein, Leute!
Bravo, les gars. Allez, les gars, on continue comme ça.
Continuez comme ça.
Okay, we'll consume a feed.
Rein, Leute!
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Lâchez rien, allez.
Allez les gars, courage.
Keep going. Here we go, here we go.
Bravo les gars.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The gap isn't changing much.
A teammate is beginning to lose touch. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Here we go, here we go, here we go!
The race leaders are into the feed zone. The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
Plus vite. Allez les gars.
Da kommen sie! Haut rein!
Allez les gars, on continue comme
Allez
ça.
les gars, on continue comme ça.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey.
Allez les gars, courage.
Lâchez rien. Bravo les gars.
A new classified climb coming up with the Col de Feigne. 1 point to be gleaned.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Allez.
The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race.
Continue comme ça. Allez les gars, courage.
Mach Dampf, Jungs!
30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
The riders are now at the foot of the Col de la Schlucht. Once they've reached the top, they'll plunge down towards the intermediate sprint and the Petit Ballon.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
A versatile rider, able to shine in the cobblestone classics, on mountain stages or in time trials, Dylan van Baarle is a key teammate on whom leaders can count.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Allez les gars, courage!
Allez les gars, courage!
Allez les gars, courage! Bravo les gars!
You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien!
Keep an eye on him. He's the best climber in the breakaway.
Ihr schafft das!
Allez les gars, c'est bien!
Kein
Allez,
Leute!
on y va, on y va, on y va!
Lâchez rien, allez!
Well done. You took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points.
Revelation of the 2020 Tour of Italy, when we saw him lose on the final stage, a time trial, Jai Hindley finally won in 2022, proving that he's among the very best climbers. He's one of the favourites for the race and the undisputed leader of his team. Watch out for him.
Haut rein, Leute!
Enric Mas is undoubtedly one of the best climbers in the peloton, but he has yet to taste overall victory on the Grand Tour, with 3 runner-up finishes on the Vuelta. Winner of the Tour de l'Avenir and the Under-23 Peace race, David Gaudu is one of the most talented climbers of his generation. He notably won 2 stages on the 2020 Vuelta.
He's the best sprinter in the group. Take his wheel if you want to score some points. You're coming up to the intermediate sprint. Keep your eyes open. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
Okay, we'll attack. being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings. Understood. Stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens.
Now the Petit Ballon climb stands before the riders, close to 10 kilometres on an average slope of 8%. Triple cyclocross world champion, the Belgian Wout van Aert is also able to excel anywhere on the road. We've already seen him win individual time trials, as well as stages that finish in a mass sprint. Not to mention his good performances in the Flanders Classics. He's after the points classification.
Continuez comme ça, allez.
Weiter so, Jungs!
Allez les gars.
Les voilà! Continuez comme ça! Continuez comme ça!
Allez les gars! Allez les gars! Courage!
Jonas Vingegaard already demonstrated an interesting potential by taking second place in the final classification of the 2021 Tour de France after his leader, Primož Roglič, abandoned the race. The Danish rider quickly confirmed that potential the following year by overcoming Tadej Pogačar. Winner of the Tour of Italia in 2019, the Ecuadorian Richard Carapaz is one of those riders who shines in the mountains and who's best not given too much of a lead.
Here we go. Here we go.
Allez les gars,
Da kommen sie! Haut rein!
A real phenomenon of precociousness, in under 5 seasons on the World Tour, Tadej Pogačar has already won 2 Tour de France and 9 stages, 2 Tour of Lombardy, 1 Liège-Bastogne-Liège and 1 Strade Bianche. A champion continued to generate headlines. He's an outsider. He must be watched. He has eyes on the overall standing.
allez les gars, courage!
Da kommen sie! Haut rein!
Bien les gars! Allez, allez!
Lâchez rien les gars, allez! Continuez comme ça, allez!
Romain Bardet is one of the climbers who can compete on the global stage. He's a good climber and puncher, and it's best for his opponents that they keep an eye on him and not give him too much leeway, because he's not just good going up, he's also one of the best descenders in the peloton. There will be 10 mountain points to be gleaned for the first to the top for the Petit Ballon.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça!
Allez les gars. Allez comme ça. Allez les gars.
Allez les gars!
Continuez comme ça! Allez les gars!
Gut so! Haut rein, Leute! Da kommen sie!
Allez les gars, courage!
Continuez
Allez
comme
les
ça!
gars!
Allez!
Allez les gars! Courage! Allez, courage! On continue! Allez les gars! On continue comme ça!
Allez, courage les gars.
Allez, continuez comme ça!
Allez les gars.
Continuez comme ça!
Bravo les gars! Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite!
Allez les gars, continuez comme ça.
Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite! Allez les gars!
You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents.
Allez les gars, courage.
an eye on him. He's the best climber in the breakaway.
The men at the front are on their way down from the Petit Ballon. A little less than 10 kilometers for them, and they'll be at the foot of the Platzerwasel, the final col of the day. Less than 20 kilometers left for the stage leader.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer. He's still got something in the tank. He's putting his foot down in the relays.
Ihr schafft das! Haltet euch ran! Weiter so, Jungs!
Allez les gars, courage! Lâchez rien! Allez! Ouais! Allez, continuez comme ça!
Allez, allez, allez les gars, courage. Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
Weiter so, Jungs! Ihr schafft das!
And here we are at the foot of the final mountain pass, the Platzerwasel. 7 kilometers of climbing and a slope that averages out at over 8%.
Being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
Come on guys.
Lâchez rien, allez!
The Platzerwasel is obviously the final arbiter of this stage, but we must remember that the finishing line is not at the summit. It lies 8 kilometers further on.
Allez, plus vite! Allez, plus vite!
Hop, hop, hop. Los, los.
There will obviously be points for the mountains classification, but it's more than likely that the battle for stage victory will be the main concern when going over the top.
Allez, 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 fonce, 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 fonce.
3 kilometers from the summit, and one man is alone at the front of the stage.
You're 2 kilometers from the summit. Go on, another push. Excellent. You increase your lead on the overall climber standings.
Allez,
Less than 5 kilometers for the man in front. The road ahead is flat.
Komm schon! Allez, fonce! Weiter! Allez! Schneller, schneller! Lâche rien! Lâche rien! On est bon, allez!
The red pennant is in sight for the front of the race.
Ladies and gentlemen, applaud him loudly. Here is the winner of the Belfort, the Markstein stage. Jonas Vingegaard. Congratulations to him. He managed to maneuver perfectly to snatch this victory. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the yellow jersey of this Tour de France. Jonas Vingegaard! He will be able to hang this jersey in his trophy room. Let's hope for him that he can add more. He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the hostesses. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France. Wout van Aert! It's a moment that he should not forget and which marks his career. Come on, let's applaud him. He's in sparkling form and you can clap him loudly. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France. moment that he should not forget and which marks his career. Come on, let's applaud him once more. We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here's the white jersey of this Tour de France. Tadej Pogačar! Let's hope for his sake that things go as well in the future. But for now, he can relish the moment.